This is your Lead Left Vodcast for the week of November 25th. I'm Randy Schwimmer. Welcome back. Recently, the Lead Left traveled to Asia to assess how institutional investors view private debt today. One highlight was serving on a panel with other experienced asset managers at the Private Debt Investors Forum in Tokyo. The session was entitled Global Debt Under the Microscope. To an audience of investors, we addressed topics including the role of private debt in a diversified portfolio and how an increasingly competitive fundraising and deal-making environment is affecting terms and returns. What struck us was the similarity of concerns among Asian funds with those in the US and Europe. For example, where are we in the business cycle? The US economy remains in the longest expansion in its history. How long will that last? And what are the consequences of a downturn on private credit? Then there's fundraising. Money has poured into the asset class. As our chart of the week shows, some 100 firms have raised $112 billion of closed-end funds so far this year. That's not as heady as the $239 billion level reached in 2017, but is on par with last year's $166 billion number. With all this new demand, aren't returns going to get squeezed? And isn't the search for quality deal flow compromised? Finally, private equity valuations are at all-time highs. Doesn't this represent a bubble, like the tech boom 2 decades ago, or the buyout binge that led to the Great Recession? And if so, won't private credit be hurt when the bubble bursts? These aren't the same issues investors faced a couple years ago. Then the questions were, how do you compare private debt with broadly syndicated loans? Or what happens when rates come down? Or our favorite, how quickly can you put my money to work? Now, with 2020 more of a question mark, do you have a workout person? And where's the risk premium in private debt are more frequently heard. Yet one top manager spoke with conviction about the opportunity. Quote, "Private debt," he told the Tokyo audience, "is the best place you can be." For why that is, tune in next week. From the Seoul office at the Lead Left, this is Randy Schwimmer. Thanks for watching. Have a great week. So I actually think we should have a Seoul office in Korea. That's a good idea.